uh, Regarding the storage account, like we will see now about the storage account and understand the storage account. So storage account, like once you log in into the Azure portal, you'll have to, anyway we have a storage account here, but to check the storage account, type in the search storage account, you will get here. I can, then you are able to create a storage account. So first we need to understand, this is the way you are able to update create storage account. Before that, you'll have a subscription and the resource group. So once you have a subscription and resource group, you can create a storage account. Before going to the storage account, we'll understand what is a storage account. A storage account is a top level container in Azure that holds all your storage services. The storage services, like it is a files, images, logs, and you can say NoSQL tables and queues. Here the queues is different into the service bus queues. So queues is like it is a kind of a Azure internal storage queue process. These queues have some limitation than service bus queues. Now, now we'll check the existing storage account. Like how we'll, first we will see how we will create, then we will go to the create a storage account definitely. But first we will go through the abstract, what are all the main services which is contain storage account. So in the case of storage account, we have a containers and file shares, queues, tables. First we will, blob storage is nothing but a container. Here it is it is a storage kind of images, videos, PDFs, those will store. And in the case of for example any healthcare project, let's say, then it will store the insurance claim files, like it is called a uniform billing, like a UB files, and HICVA files, those are also insurance claims, and dental forms, insurance claims, those kind of information like images and documents will store in the blob storage. It is a kind of a landing environment, like a landing storage. Not only storage, not only for the storage, like in some situation will use for the landing environment, like the files will move into the certain storage account, and sorry, that files used by some other resources. Let's say we have a we have a client, and we will send files to the storage account, and this storage account related data will be used by a data factory and Azure function, and other business process like a Databricks. So this is the storage place where physical files like semi-structured data, unstructured data. Like for a there is three types of data. One is a structured data. Structured data means, like it is a table kind of data. For example, claim details, like a claim ID, claim type, claim description, claim payment details, insurance details. So some which are the details in the some in the form of a table. Usually we will see in the SQL. Those data is a structured data. Semi-structured data, like we have a JSON file with the information. This is called a semi-structured data. And unstructured data, like it's a kind of a PDF files and videos. These are all fall into the unstructured data. So here we will see that which I am talking, it is a container, this is a blob service where it handles, we can create a container. Here we call a storage account have a containers. This is the container, means like for example I will create a, which I mentioned, the UB claims. You mentioned the list of claims will place here, uniform billing types. There's a claim, like in your case to understand, if you have any department for the learning purpose, you have math department, these math related department files will be stored here, or what or any let's say any transport systems, like in the case of UPS, universal parcel service. So they want to save the images once you order the file. Once you order that order, you need to take care, and that orders you need to save, whichever the order you need to save those files, PDF files, and related order image and order invoice. Those needs to be stored in the particular containers. So in the case of UPS, order details or invoice details, like you can say whichever the name and based on the your business. Now for uniform billing is a claim type. Claim type is nothing but it is a sheet where it is a PDF document. Let me showcase this. So this is the form, like it has a list. This is called a uniform claim form, uniform billing type. So these are all having the details like patient details, age, date of birth, and address details, payments, and number of visits, when to visit. Those entire details will fill in this form. So these form will useful for the insurance process. So I will put a UB claims. Now you can observe that anonymous access level. Now period, this is not I have not, while creating I have not opted that I don't want to access usually as we are developing a secured project, then definitely we will allow anyone to access. Anonymous means like whoever can access without authentication and authorization process. So definitely we need a secure. But if you want to enable, so then we have a configuration section here. There you can go and allow blob anonymous. Let's see. Again I'm coming back. Let's see, we will now I'm trying to create. See, this got enabled. Now this anonymous access level is private blob, anonymous read access for blobs only, container anonymous read access for containers and blobs. But actually in the case of anonymous access in the real scenarios, you will not able to give such a kind of a permission whoever can drop this files, like, because it's a not proper way of a doing. So you will have to have a private, but you need to provide some security level things by providing the access key and user assigned identity, and like multiple ways we need to secure and provide the access in that way, but not in the case of providing the public access or anonymous, which you are mentioned, the anonymous access, it is not recommended. Yeah, this some based on the requirement, and you can give provide an anonymous access, and it is true, like whenever it is required, you can based on your business requirement, you will have to provide that. That is fine. Now, as I mentioned, the private access on the particular private access on the container level, because most of the data which needs to be not to expose the publicly, claim details, insurance details, like whichever the all the data and the logs, internal logs. Uh, Along with that, we need to will have a customer details, which the safety is the highest priority. That is kind of a P2 personal information. So these information is most important to take care about the associated companies. So in that situation, the every data which is not required to expose to the outer world, which need to take care about the only internal process. So those kind of data we will use in the private anonymous, no anonymous access. We will use the private access. But how we can access? Then if you are, if I am saying that the private access is not only for public, so how we can access? Then container, once we given a once we create an private access, then what happen, we will, there is a multiple ways to give an access to the developer to create some even if you are not able to provide an access to the public, we need to provide access to the developers, like who will develop the process. So what will have, they will create some claims, need to upload claim details means PDFs and videos, images, TIFF files. All these files is required to the storage. So then in that situation, we will either we will provide a SaaS token to the developer, and or we will create a app registration and service for this in the way of a service principle, that I will upload those videos in the coming sessions. And by providing the provided points, we can provide them in the multiple ways. Let's show then how, give a one glance on the SaaS token, how we will provide. In the case, even if we create a private container, then we can access this private container by using the storage account keys. We have a storage account, a MCP clients container, storage container, storage account, sorry. In this case of storage account, let's go with the storage account. This storage account have access keys. These access, by using these access keys, we can able to we have a key 1, key 2. By using these keys, we could able to by using this connection string, we will able to access whichever the containers has created in this storage account. We would access, even it is a private container, we can able to access. So this is the way when the developer wants to create some blobs, upload blobs, delete blobs. So then we will by using this connection string, storage account connection string, we can access containers by using that connection string. So that is the one way we can access the private endpoints. Coming like next, we will check what are the remaining container access levels. Like now we have seen a private, and in the private, even if we put the private access to the container, we can access, we can create a blobs, all those things, create a blob, delete a blob, remaining things which are kind of a managing a blob into the storage account by using these keys. Then next we will see the remaining things.